Hello, South Buyers. It's time for another conversation based around South by Southwest 2022. This one finds me on the red carpet for Halo, the new TV series from Paramount Plus based on the video game that is so popular, entire esports leagues are based around its play. I had the chance to chat with the star of this series, Pablo Schreiber, who plays the Master Chief character. And for those wondering, Halo premieres on Paramount Plus on March 24th. Hope you enjoy. Hey, Pablo. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for the time today. So, did I just hear you say you grew up without a television in your house?
I did.
Dude, I'm so jealous about that. I've got a 7 and 5-year-old, and I got to say, the idea of television and cell phones and all the other jazz, it just serves as that ultimate distraction. It sucks. How was it growing up without a TV?
Oh, it was great. I grew up in rural British Columbia, so, all my best friends were trees, and, a lot of imagination games.
Love that, man. So you told The Hollywood Reporter a little while ago that unlike some characters of the past, like The Wire, Orange is the New Black, where you were really allowed to take a lot of chances, this character was in more of a box. So the hard thing for you was finding that balance between making sure there's restraint and showing that humanity as well. What was the key in you unlocking that?
The key was being true to my own artistic instincts and making sure that my experience of the situations that were given to me was authentic and felt and real, because that's the only way an audience will ever connect with the material that you're trying to portray. If you don't feel it, if you don't believe what you're doing, then they're not going to believe it either. So that was the main thing for me. First step was immersion in the material and learning about what's been established across the Halo universe over the past 20 years. Listening to the amazing performance of Steve Downes as the Master Chief, who created the voice, the legend himself, making sure I was very familiar with what he had established, making sure I was familiar with all the cinematics of the games, and then immersing myself into the deeper lore, and really falling in love with this universe and coming from a place of wanting to get the word out about it. And then, like I said, just being as authentic and true as I could in every moment.
Last question, speaking of that 20-year universe, and I use this term lovingly, have the Halo nerds calmed down about the helmet yet? My lovely Halo fans are well said.
Are very excited and passionate about their show, and rightfully so. There's a real sense of ownership over the Master Chief because they played as him for 20 years. So I never imagined or thought that this was going to be an across the board, everybody is delighted, right? There's going to be a lot of feelings about this. There's as many opinions in the Halo universe as there are Halo fans, right? And we respect all of those opinions. The journey of this show, if you can bring yourself to experience it and come sit and watch, is going through a universe that you've loved for so long in a completely different way, and now letting yourself watch the Chief become more human in front of your eyes.
I haven't played a second of the video game. I've watched the first 2 episodes of the series, and I will be watching the rest of the way and look forward to season 2 as well. Thank you so much for the time today, Pablo, and congratulations on that.
I'm happy to hear you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming on the ride.
Thanks, man.
All right, man.
And thanks to you for watching and or listening. A reminder that you can check out all of my South by Southwest 2022 coverage by going to booksonpod.com and clicking that SXSW tab at the top of the page. Coming up next time, I had a chance to speak with the cast of Atlanta, which of course includes Donald Glover. Thanks to Gentleman Jesus for the intro and outro music. Hear more of his work at gentlemanjesus.com, and stay in touch with what's coming up on Books on Pod by following us on social media at Books on Pod. Until next time, Books on Pod, I'm Trey Elling. Good day.